Look, I could not interrupt that. I had to just let that go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just transports you, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just home right on in.
Hey, no, you good, man.
Right on in.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You kind of got back in your bag with this one, and you know what I'm saying. We'll talk about it because I love that track a lot. Like,
thank you.
You're bringing it like big in essence back in the R&B. You know what I mean?
Did. I almost didn't want to release it. I wasn't gonna release it at all, to be honest. I was gonna sit on it.
That's crazy.
I was gonna do it like I did all my other music, sit on it and not release it.
Ooh-wee.
Because just the fact of it's gonna get old when you put it out there. And, you know, it's kind of like it's a newborn. So I don't want the world to see my newborn yet. So I was gonna sit on it, but you know, I'm like, what's the point? Might as well just go ahead and release it to the world. So I.
Also, he talked you into it.
I don't think he did.
I had no influence on this. No influence.
To be honest, he telling the truth. Like, he didn't. I think it was mainly more so me making that decision to go ahead and just drop it and put it out there at that time that we did.
Okay, we're gonna get to it.
Yeah,
that's a really interesting point. Okay, let me introduce this show, and then we gonna get
right
into it. You
all
feel
right,
me? Man, we are back. Welcome to the Lost in the Sauce podcast, man. I'm your host, Sauce. Oh, man, thank y'all for all the listeners, all the new subscribers, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Sauceville615, follow the Lost in the Sauce pod, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Audie's Network, man. We on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, all that good stuff. Y'all make sure y'all, man, share it to a friend, share it to another colleague, man. Let them know the movement we got going on. Share it to another artist, you know what I mean? And just thank you for all the recent support, man. Everybody that's been just tapping in to what we got going on, man. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Now, down to business, man. We got two special brothers in the building today. This is a very, very, very special episode, man. This is some brothers I've watched work from afar and up close. For a little minute now, man. They've been inspiring me. Little did I know I was inspiring, you know, them. And we've just been feeding off each other just creatively, man. And I have a ton of respect for these brothers and what they do in their craft, you know what I mean? So this is a special day, and it's an honor to even get both of them because one of them does not show his face. Okay. You know what I mean? This is a mastermind.
Try my best.
Hey, look.
Try my best.
This brother is special, man. This is a mastermind behind the boards and behind the scenes. And you know what I'm saying? It's just an honor to have him here today. You know what I mean? To just talk about what he got going on. And, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of game, you know what I'm saying, along the way. Without further ado, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome these brothers in here. We have my brother ZHänrę in the building, and we have my brother Monterey in the building. Yes, sir. Yes. How y'all brothers doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm telling you, you're going to be laughing the whole time.
Hey, it is.
I'm telling you.
Man, we
trying to let him, you know, do his thing, too.
He is. He's smooth today, man. He got it on today. I ain't going to hold you.
Don't give him too much.
Been a long day.
Hey, look.
A long day.
What all did you have to do today, man? What you have going?
Man, of course, we recording Sunday, so church. I had a long day yesterday, man, out working, so.
Yeah.
It just keeps going. You know how it is.
Grinding. I kind of seen it on your story. So you had, would you have like a party that you was doing?
Yeah. So I work with a corporate event band, and they do like major luxury weddings and corporate events. So I had a wedding reception last night downtown Nashville.
It looked good.
Yeah, the Skirmahorn Symphony Center. So they mess with them people that spend big money for them.
Yes,
big money.
That's a good room to be in, man. Yeah. Good room to be in, man. Yeah. Okay. Now, where do we start? Matter of fact, since we played the song first. Well, ZHänrę, how you been, man?
I've been all right. I was waiting on my turn.
Hey, look.
I was waiting on my turn.
You're going to be a sour apple.
Hey, look.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, look. See, I'm a professional. I had to catch on. I'm like, I didn't ask him how he was doing. Let's get right to that.
He gonna be sitting over there having a fit.
I'm gonna go have no fear. You know, I just let you have your little moment or whatever. You know, as long as you gravitated over here. You know, the superstar of the show. You already know how we do.
Hey, come on now, come on.
But no, my day was cool. The same thing. We kind of like him. I had church, and then I went to get soul food, and I took a nap, and I was almost passed away when I was sleeping. And then he had called, woke me up. But other than that, it's been like a real easy day compared to any other day. So Sundays is typically like my relaxed day from everything that I typically do throughout the week. So I try to relax as much as possible until he called at like 2:15 saying get up.
We gotta go.
Gotta get to it, man.
Yeah,
hit the road.
Man. Yes, sir. How's the mental been? I would extend that for both of y'all. How's the mental been? The mental health and just how y'all been feeling?
Man, I have to say, mental health, I've been feeling two different things. I feel tired, but mentally, feel like life is showing itself. I had some recent situations in the past where kind of my day-to-day has shifted and changed. But it's kind of what I've been asking for at the same time. So it's like taking that back step of being comfortable and realizing what you really want. So that's where I'm at right now. Is things that I really want, I'm seeing that it's there. You just got to change from being comfortable, you know.
He got a real good way of words. For somebody that can't talk right, he got a real good way of words.
I can talk.
Because the way he just put that out there,
that was amazing.
Me knowing what it is.
Yeah.
But the way he put it out there, I'm like, yeah, that was real smooth. I got to give him some little kudos on that. It won't happen no more, but I got to give him kudos on that.
It is what it is. What about your mental health, nigga?
Ain't he the host of the show? You don't ask questions. He asks. The question.
I'm just trying to pass it down the couch.
Hey man, okay. He got it.
I ain't know if you had forgot his question.
The baton. You ain't interviewing me. My mental health has been cool when I learned how to detach from people that don't mean no good for what I got going on, and it includes family members.
Yeah,
learning how to detach and actually get to know and understand me and trust me way more, and not depend upon other people. That actually plays a part in into your mental health that people don't really realize. So my mental health has honestly been getting better over the span of months by doing therapy. And like I said, being able to detach from things that don't mean me any positive to where I'm trying to go.
How's therapy been for you?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah.
Like people say, man, I'm not doing therapy. I ain't seeing no shrink. It really helps though. Like for real though. Like all jokes aside, it really does help, because talking to somebody that has no judgment against you and they don't know anything about your life, it makes it so much easier for you to talk about something and they not be like, oh, I know this person, I'm finna run back and tell it.
Yeah.
You know, and they actually help you unlock some things on the inside of you that you didn't realize that you kept swept under a rug. And to hear yourself say certain things that you always kept on the inside of you that you ain't never told nobody helps unlock something else on the inside of you. So I will say it really does work. Because, like, my analogy is, like, you sweep things under the rug so long, eventually you're going to trip over that rug.
Yeah.
Because you got a pile of junk under there.
Yep.
So get that stuff off from under there or whatever, so you don't trip, fall, and hurt yourself and do more damage than, you know, you just barely tripping and not even hitting the ground.
Was it anything, like, recently that triggered it to be like, all right, let me go ahead and start therapy?
When I actually looked in the mirror and I told myself that I'm not okay. And actually hear myself say that,
yeah,
it turned like a light bulb on, because I gave myself permission to speak for myself. Yeah, my inner cry, I gave him permission to speak out.
Beautiful.
I ain't trying to get too deep.
Yeah,
you see how he tried to get deep after I gave my spiel though. Yeah, he tried to top me.
Yeah, he tried to one up you. Yeah,
I mean, you know, the art of. I mean, you know.
Hey, come on now, come on. Dynamic duo.
I would recommend therapy to anybody. Like, for real talk. Like, it don't make you soft. It just puts you more in tune with who you are, and it also unlocks new possibilities on the inside of you that you never knew you had, because you had so many walls built up covering that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would recommend it to anybody. So if you can do therapy, go. For
sure. Beautiful, man. And thank y'all for sharing that too. I appreciate that. Let's get to the track, man, that we played. So
yeah.
Wannabe, that's out now.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We'll have it linked in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with that.
Please do.
Tell me about that track, man, because like I said, man, I think it's a beautiful song. I think the essence that you tapped back into with creating this, like I said, it brought back like that traditional R&B feel, that begging essence back into it. Like when you got, walk me through like the creation of this song, and how did you land on like, all right, this is the direction that I want to go with it, especially with the sound that's out right now?
To be honest, the way that song came about was an accident. And there was this app called Voicey that I'm pretty sure people might, artists and rappers might know about Voicey before they took that down, to where my homie, he was like, hey, I found this loop on here. I'm going to sing this hook, send it to you. And he was just like, I just need you to fuck it up. I was like, okay, that's a lot of pressure. I don't know if I can handle that. But I just naturally, decided to be me and, stack my other voices on top of each other. And it actually came together as like, oh, this shit is something serious by accident. And so, like, I passed it around to different people. I even passed it around to Monterey. And it was, like, sitting there for some time because I'm like, hey, I need somebody to help bring this to life or whatnot. So I actually ventured out to find new people. Well, to be honest, this person found me, Keegan. So he's the one that sang the hook for me. He's the one that produced it all because he actually found me because he saw, I think it was like a concert of mine that I had. And he really been wanting to do some work with me. And he's been following me for about a year and a half for me to get to do some work. And I'm like, you know what, let me just pitch this his way and see what he can do. So I guess when it came more so into the direction of the creation of the track, I would have to lean more so on Keegan, because the way that he viewed it, because he's a real R&B fan. When you look at him, you will be able to tell. But he's a real R&B fan. And so it's like for me to pass this over to him and say, hey, do this with this type of direction of creating like an R&B essence, or creating an ambiance, or creating an experience, what can you do to it? So I guess because that's what he liked to do, it made it super easy for him to be free and be creative. Because I told him, I said, don't worry about what I might tell you to do. I want you to be free. I want you to create what you think is going to go best with this essence of this track. And so that's how that all came to be. But he did walk me through the process, like, here, this is what I got. What you think about this? What are you hearing for this next piece? Because he constructed it, like the whole entire song. Because the first track that I had was literally like a loop for 1 minute.
Wow.
1 minute long.
Wow. What ultimately went into the decision of the construction of the song, I guess? Because, like, you put a bridge in there. You did all, like, the traditional stuff.
Yeah.
That over time kind of got like stripped away. Just, you know what I'm saying? People have shortened songs because of the attention span of like the listener, but like, it's like you went a complete left and brought it back in a great way. That's why, like, when I'm listening to it, like, I'm like, dude, I can't cut this off. Like, I gotta listen to the entire thing. Like,
that's why I label my brand unconscious music. Because it takes your mind to another place. Yeah. So I label it as unconscious music. But it's like, I try to always think about an experience. And every time I do some type of music, I always try to think about like how to take my listener to another place. Because music is supposed to be therapy at the same time. But a lot of music now is not that. So I'm like, why not capitalize off of what people actually need? I feel like I'm giving out my secrets. But why not give the people what they need in this therapeutic music so they can escape their current reality and transport somewhere else just for a little brief moment and then come back? So, like, that's why I said, let me give the people what they deserve, and it's like an actual song to where they feel like they can sing each piece. Instead of just be like, oh, I can only sing the chorus, and that's it. But giving them something that they can honestly do where they can feel it at the same time.
Who did the production for this?
Keegan.
Keegan did
Keegan Ferrell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's dope.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, right, I think up until this point of your career, you've created all your magic with Monterey, right? How was this new venture of branching out, doing something different, but also still involving him in the process of, like, get your ears on this, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that work even of, like, because y'all have created everything together. How did that work even, like, just twisting the glass a little bit in a sense? Like,
I think it was more so of him making me twist the glass because he kind of kicked me out and said, you need to go, said you need to go find some people to work with and branch out and do some things. Yeah. He feel like he got something to say or something. Let him go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't said anything yet.
He wants to. That's why he
said
sat
anything
up.
Yet.
Y'all saw he sat up because he got something he want to say.
No,
go ahead and expound and I'll jump.
We were listening to you talk about what I made you do.
Yes, you did. So, Monterey was like, I need you. You need to go out and branch out with other people so I can grow, network, develop, in which I understood it. So I will say, for me, my experience of it was scary because of the fact this is all I've known. You know, I've always known him to be right there, and for me to actually have to go by myself is like, dang. I actually realized I've been so dependent upon him being in this space. For me to be comfortable, all I actually have to depend on is myself and what's rooted deep within me. So I think at the same time, it was quite beneficial to me because I learned a lot more about me.
Yes.
And I learned a lot more about how to create on the spot and not fuck up.
Yes.
I trusted me fully in that space and in that time. Even though I still wanted him to be there because he couldn't make it, I still learned to trust me in everything that I have to offer and not have to depend on somebody. And that's how the vocality, the harmonies, the lyrics. I finished writing that song on the last day of recording.
Wow.
Because I had to. I ain't had no choice.
Wow.
Because I was trying to do everything else. So, like, while I was right there in the booth, he was like, I'm finna go use the restroom. That's what Keegan was like. I'm finna go use the restroom. By the time I come back from using the restroom, you got to be ready to record that bridge and the out and harmonies. So I'm like, dang. So I'm like, yeah. And this is how it came out. And this is what happened. Under that pressure, it just came out, naturally. I allowed myself to be free, and that's how it came out to be.
Now, for y'all being a dynamic duo and doing everything to that, like, how'd that make you look at him now of helping you unlock this new skill that you can take now?
I don't think it really just changed my view on him, but it let me know that we have a lot more work to do. It looks like it showed me that we also have a lot more room for growth to get us to that next level of completion, work ethic, and things like that without having like distractions. But it didn't change my views on Monterey at all.
I mean, in a sense, like, did you come back to him and almost thank him? Like, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, you helped me.
No.
I said no first.
No.
Because, look,
I didn't.
I'm walking you to somewhere because I've known you for a minute now. Mm-hmm. For a minute, it was everything is in-house in this square. And if it ain't in this square, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got my system and it works.
Yeah.
And I've seen success with it. So we just gonna build from here. But now from him making you step out, I've seen you branch out more. I've seen you be open to collaborate with more creators. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I've seen doors just open now.
Yeah.
So now you're free to boom, bang, bang. And you still got the team with you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, I just never had I just never took the opportunity to say thank you because because he pushed me out the door.
Yeah.
Explain how I pushed you out the door.
You basically told me that I had to go out there and venture out with people.
All right, so I'm going to jump in real quick.
Pushed me outside of my comfort zone.
I'm going to jump in real quick. For us, like you said, we've been working together for a long time, 8-9 years when I first met him. Part of the expansion, what I call it, is understanding, especially for artists when you're making music, you're not bound to one producer. You know, I'm pretty sure Beyonce, Jay-Z, whoever the case is, don't produce every single song with the same one person. Everybody got a different taste. Everybody got a different, flavor, skill, all that stuff. But one thing I can say is I think about what you said, how did that make it seem? What we've been working on is live production, hosting our concerts, doing stuff for the people. And I'll say that for what our plan was for this year, going into the studio, him working with Keegan gave him a good eyesight of, okay, we're already doing this with concert. Now this is where we need to be when it comes to recording this music. Because it's put him in that atmosphere of there's a quality for this that's different from what we've been doing over here. So this is what we need to be looking at now. Because we have had a quality talk of stuff that we've released in the past and where we are now with stuff. but recording music hasn't been our focus. It's been live production, shows and stuff. So I feel like him going out with Keegan brought that, okay, well, if this is, we're going into getting music out now we have a bar that's, okay, we got to make sure that we're here, which is good because that's our plan. Okay, we need to get music out. Here's a blueprint. Mm-hmm. Because this is something that we have not spent our time and focus on. We've been spending our time and focus on lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
So that's how I take it.
And I would, excuse me, and I would throw that out that y'all been knocking that out the park. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Knocking it out the park, man. And, I think that's beautiful of being able to just stack on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Build on to what you got going on. Like, because everything, like he said, everything you've been doing is at a high level. I've met you doing it at a high level already. And it just gets better and better over time.
Thank you.
Like, we can even segue real quick. I was going to wait till a little later to kind of bring it into there. But I wanted to just talk about what I witnessed of working with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Of the opportunity that y'all presented to me to even just be a part of what y'all even had going on. You know what I mean? Doing like the backstage Black Moon experience was amazing.
That was fun.
Yeah,
It was fun. That was a lot of fun that night. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what to expect, but I learned so much in that night. You know what I mean? Like the attention to detail, the professionals that y'all were, all the work I seen Monterey do behind the scenes. It was insane. Like, even also with just learning how to work on the fly. Hey, this live, bro.
Yep.
Ain't no post. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. If we got a cue, if we got to make something work, do it live and still be a professional about it. Like, execute.
Yep.
Execution, the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So I have so much respect for what y'all brothers have done to this point, man. Like, yeah. But
that's one thing I can say that I have learned about when things are live, you got to roll with the punches and just keep on going. And if something ain't going, the right way it should go, be like, hey, it's kind of, find a way to get back on track, but let everybody know, hey, something's derailing. So I did learn that level of professionalism from him. I got to give him that little kudos. He ain't getting no more. But.
Be all right. Look, we know why you on here.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying.
Why? Who on here?
You done well, man. I'm very proud of what you have become. You see, that's a
I see. Look, see,
he can't even accept it. He can't even accept
you a compliment.
How am I supposed to know? Because my ears, like you said, switch your ears back and forth. Like, let me see if it's some bullshit that I'm listening to.
Have you not become great?
I've become better.
You're welcome.
Yeah, see, look.
Y'all see how he just absorbed that back up to him. He just took all that credit. I gave him a little kudos, and he's gonna take everything from him.
I mean, call it fly, man.
He took everything.
You've been doing it for a long time. I haven't been doing it for as long, but when we came together, things got different.
It became greater.
You're welcome.
We made each other greater.
You're welcome. I brought to you what you didn't have.
What?
I brought to you what you didn't have.
Okay. Same. Did I not?
Well,
did I not?
I've worked with artists before.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Remember I said he got a way with words?
Yeah,
Watch this. And I'm gonna actually tell you, I'm gonna translate what he's finna say to you.
It's straightforward. I've worked with artists before. None have I worked with that had a similar vision. Translate. Shut your ass up.
I ain't looked at you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, he's trying to make some beat. He's trying to make some mess out of nothing.
No.
He's trying to make some mess out of nothing. Because I give him his props. I tell it.
And I give you yours.
I've grown. But like I said, he's been doing this longer than I have.
He really didn't want to say that if it wasn't for me, his craft or his music wouldn't even be out there too.
If it wasn't for me,
he tried to say it's some other artists, they didn't.
You see, so now for the matches energy. If it wasn't for me, you would not be calling this nigga to be on your show.
Ooh, hey man,
why?
That's why
because you wouldn't see it in that. You would. Anyway,
they both go hand in hand.
It does.
That's what I said. Each other. I said you welcome too. But he didn't want to try to hear that.
Y'all both were great. I seen Monterey do 6 different jobs on his own. and I seen you orchestrate.
Get on my nerves.
And
That's what you seen him do.
He gets
Get on my nerves in the process.
He pissed me off too, so it ain't on one side. Sure. Cause we would get on the phone and I'll be hollering and shit and all the extra shit on the phone, but we'll get out the way in that moment though. But yeah, he get on mine too. Trust me. He think he know everything.
No,
he think he
we
know
here
everything.
Together, man.
Try to tell me what I'm doing is wrong.
Tell me about where was the start at for y'all? Like, how did y'all get together? How did y'all?
Julius, my brother, he the one that said reach out to. He was like, hey. Cause I know my parents, they the ones that actually created that foundation for me. So like they funded me to do my very first event. And I was like, I don't know nobody that's gonna be able to do keyboard and all the other stuff. So I reached out to him because Julius said reach out to him when I think I was getting ready to do my second show. Julius said reach out to him. I'm like, I don't know him like that. For me, reach out to him. So Julius reached out to him first, and then we got in communication from there. I don't know what made him say yeah. What made you say yeah?
I don't remember either. I don't remember. Bro, that was 9 years ago. I don't remember.
Hey, man.
I don't remember. I know I've been this man's keyboard player. I've been this man's bass player. I've been his producer, his video guy, his photographer.
That's just his way of letting y'all know what type of work he do.
Hey.
No. I'm just saying, that's how long we've been doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've literally done studio sessions, like you said, making connects. He's connected with other people that have done things, and we've been there. And me and him have communicated from one room to the next just by doing this, and he knew exactly what I was talking about.
It has gotten like that.
Without even speaking, he would look up and be like,
chemistry is crazy.
Like that studio session we had in January.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
You
about.
was telling me about that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
He was telling me do this, and my voice just went down there because I'm like,
he knew exactly what. Yeah, that's just where it is, you know.
Man, it's like peanut butter and jelly, man.
Works well with each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The bread is a little weird.
It's like the butt bread.
Yeah, the bread. I don't know. Might be some crackers or something.
Beautiful, man. So Monterey, I know the people don't know much about you, man. Let's get into a little bit of you. Where did all
you
this
mute his
start?
mic though?
Motherfucker.
Mute his mic so he don't get in the way. Cause he gonna say some slick.
Because I really was. I was so close, but Randy came back in. He came back in and said something. I was gonna slide right up in there with some shit.
You gotta cut his mic off for this one.
I guess you know me.
I got you. It's funny as hell.
Shit.
All right, tell him a little bit about you, man. Where did the journey start for you? And then I want you to work us all the way up to your baby now, the MD Lee Productions.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Give us that whole rundown. Where did all these talents come from, man? Where did it start for you?
Man.
I was clearing my throat. I was just clearing my throat. What you looking at me for?
The cameras are
I was just
he
clearing
over
my
here
throat.
just trying his best, man. I tell you, he can't sit long. If I'm talking, he can't sit too long,
Oh,
man.
that's not true.
Anyway, it's always been music my entire life, man. Nothing else. I tried to do sports a little bit, but it was always music. From baby stages, playing drums, playing keyboard. Picked up playing bass in high school. It was a marching band, jazz band, concert band, piano class, whatever you had music-wise. Outside of singing, no, that wasn't for me.
Okay.
My voice a little bit too deep for that.
He got the Barry White going on. He
Yeah.
can hit it.
He can sing though.
Yeah.
So
Just not like me.
try to do this the right way. Went to college, studied music for about a year, and like, nah, that's trash. I'm not trying to do that. I know music. I play by ear. I've been doing this my whole life. Not to be ignorant to learning music, but I'm like, you know, I understand for what I want to understand right now.
Yes.
I wanted to go to audio school, so switched paths, went to audio school, got my degree in that. I don't even know what it took from there. At audio school, I've been doing sound in church and video and type of stuff. But it's like the more life went, just the more that came. Because like when I went to audio school, I didn't have any equipment. I had never been in a studio. I was like brand new. When my mom, her side of the family is creatives. They do interior decorating, all that type of stuff. So photography, videography, sight of vision, all that stuff was kind of already in me. So that just came out of nowhere. I wanted to get a camera and start doing photography. I've always recorded videos. I done got caught up recording video a few times. But I record everything I freaking do. So videos start coming. I don't know where doing lighting came from, but it's like production in its own. Like, I'm a guy, some people watch TV, like to go on vacation, like to have fun, find something to eat.
But you want me to sit here and be quiet.
No, I'm giving you your props. You're a vacation type of guy.
No.
He said what you
because you like to throw me vacationing in my face.
No, I'm saying what people like to do.
Yeah,
Let me continue.
But no.
Mute his mic.
No, on your side, it looks good. He just took a shot at me.
That was not a shot.
Because I'm like, oh, you got money. You go on vacation every other month.
Did I say? Now you telling on himself.
I don't go on vacation every other month.
I didn't say nothing about how many times you go.
We gonna talk about it though. How you like to travel though. We gonna
Bro.
You see what I'm saying? How you expect
Can I finish my?
throwing shots at me?
We gonna circle it back around.
I see doing my point of statement. I can't say nothing about him.
Hey, look.
It's just us two in the room right now.
You know there was a subliminal shot.
It was not. Some people like to do what they like to do. I can't say anything specifically.
Yeah.
Some people like to do what they like to do. I like to learn.
Yes.
For me, I can't sit still. I can't watch TV. I can't do none of that stuff. Like, if I'm at home thinking it's a chill day and I'm watching TV, I'll literally be sitting there like, why am I not figuring out how to do something right now? Like, I can't just sit there and be like, I'm going to just chill today and watch TV.
Slight question, and then I want you to get back to it yet. I don't want to throw your train off. I got now because, like, my love for production has grown throughout the years. Mm-hmm. But it's like when I am watching shows and stuff now, I can't help but to look at it from a production standpoint. Like, dang, look, like this type of shot that he's doing, and all right, they shoot it like this, and how did they write the script for that? And it's like my brain get to going like that. But then it make you want to get back to the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you would have known me back a couple of years ago, and he knows because Lord bless my wife and her putting up with my mess. But when I had my studio in the house, just for whatever I had, I'd wake up first thing in the morning. I'm taking this ceiling fan out. Mm-hmm. I'm installing light bulbs up there. I'm painting the whole room. I'm moving this out. I'm moving this out. Dude, I used to do abstract paint, and I woke up one day, YouTube, abstract paints with acrylic paint, and start painting. Or how to build something. Me and him in the studio cutting up wood, building acoustic treatment and stuff. It's like, that's just what drives me, is figuring out what to do, and it keeps my mind going. I don't like to sit still. So lighting came, production, kind of what we do on stage and all that, just started building and growing. And then I started working in the field with certain jobs I was doing that had me around all that stuff. So doing music festivals, and that's kind of the forte I try to bring with him a lot, is I might not do it all the time, but I'm around it.
Yeah.
Like, I done been on stage with Snoop Dogg, Fantasia, Queen Latifah, Janet, all these people. I done stood right beside them and watched them do what they do. And I'm just sitting there taking notes the whole time, sending him videos, texting him. Like, man, this is crazy. And then I've also seen some people that don't deserve it. That's on that platform, but ain't nowhere near what we got going on. Like, not prepared at all.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we just waiting on our moment, you know? So I think it's a God-given, man. I got to give it to God. Just the longer I go, the more he gives. That's really what it's been. Because at first, it was like, okay, I'm a keyboard player, and I'm like, man, I know how to do so much more, but nobody sees that. They just see I play piano. So I stopped playing piano all the way together. I'm like, no, I do all this other stuff. So now, when I'm saying, you know, comfortable, me being moved out of my comfort zone, now that I do more production, I'm getting like, okay, people are like, why don't you play no more? Like, I make a living being a sound guy. Yeah. I'm like, really, I'm straight.
Yeah.
What I want is what I got, you know?
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about starting MD Lee Productions.
MD Lee Productions has been something that's been around forever. It's always been an idea in my head since I was young. Awkwardly enough, everything I've wanted to do, like I said, has always been music. So I've been planning this out my entire life, man. Just been waiting for the pieces to fall together. But MD Lee Productions is pretty much just a collaboration, what we call an all-in-one, one-stop shop, which is, you know, we do video, photography, audio. Man, I've done flyers, I've done video shoots, music videos. Shout out Wanna Be. Yeah. A little bit of everything, man. It's like, okay, whatever you need, let's say you're doing your album right now. I got your album covers. I got your record. I got your video shoot. I got your concert. Whatever it is, it's just that one-stop shop. And like I said, again, give it to God that we can do that, you know. So now MD Lee Productions, the new move of it, next level, is MD Lee Productions Studio, which is a new launch that came out this year. Really as a bump of what we wanted to do, because like you said, we are kind of an in-house type of thing. But like, there's something I wanted, something we needed, and I just been waiting on the right opportunity. So it's like this studio thing, like this is, for one, our next level, my next level. And like it's like once I put things in play to make it start going, man, it was easy. You know, it was no struggle trying to get it up and going. Everything just kind of fell right into place. So
isn't it beautiful how that works though, man? Like,
yeah.
It's just like when you feel like you've worked on something, or if you have this thing that you manifested, and it's just beautiful how when like you walking in your purpose and it's in alignment, all the pieces just start to fall in. Like once you take that initial jump and it's still, all the pieces just start falling in, man.
For sure. It is, man. It's crazy.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. To that point, I think that's a beautiful segue. You had the single out, Wanna Be. Y'all just recently released a acoustic video performance of that song.
Yeah.
Which is produced by, MD Lee Productions. They've done the video for it. Let the people know where they could find that, and just talk about how that came about. And
y'all can find that on my website, which is www.theartofgenre.com, ZHANRE. Y'all can go in there and y'all can find that video for the acoustic cover to Wanna Be. So like I said, it's the artofgenre.com, ZHANRE, to see that video. That's the only exclusive place you can see it at for right now until like August. So go on there and check it out.
Right. Now, how did that video come about? What was I know you had the single out. What made you want to do an acoustic cover of that song?
I've always been I'm the type of artist that's always been a stickler for vocals. And so I feel like vocals always, I don't feel like they don't really get the spotlight like they deserve. So it's like, I'm the type of person that I can actually sing. So it's like, I wanted to deconstruct what you've already heard and give it like a fresh, breathable sound, but still give that same type of essence. And the only way to do that was like pull back from all the instrumentation that's like surrounding that. So that's why I said, let's do it with a guitar instead of piano. But an electric guitar, not an acoustic guitar. So I'm like I said, I'm just like the artist that like to show vocality and show like the airiness of how a song can be. So that's why I said let's just do it that way instead of just like because when you listen to the record, it's like it's so track heavy and there's so many instruments around it. So it's like why not let people actually feel way more of what the song has to offer, outside of just like a track to where you immediately start bobbing your head. Just feel it for a change.
I throw this in there too. From artist to producer, it's a business move. As he stated, keep the song fresh.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want, like you said, I don't want to release my baby, man, because it'll get old. Well, now you have a second way to hear. So it just keeps it rolling,
But it was a lot more fun. I will say that. I had way more fun.
It was
doing
cool.
it like that.
Yeah. Because I feel like I could be free and not have to worry about a metronome.
Yeah.
My artists, y'all know about that, a metronome. So I feel like I could be way more free and expressive, and just just go with the flow and just trust me. And then it made it even better to have my background vocalist Salt in the background, because his voice very complements mine very well. So to hear him with me, I'm like, oh, I'm finna sing for real. So like it made it a little more easier. So like I like those moments to where I can actually just like freely express myself and not worry about having to be lights, camera, action.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. I watched it and I was blown away. Just not only from like the crispiness of how it looked and how great what I'm saying, the shots were, and it felt like even the video was telling the story with you singing it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all knocked it out the park, man.
I appreciate it.
It was amazing.
That's why I really like to have music that can, like I said, tell a story on its own. That's why I said it makes it more easier to be more expressive to the record, to have all of that stuff removed from it, so where you can actually see what I'm talking about and feel what I'm talking about. So it makes sense, because you can get, like I said, you can get caught up in like the track, get caught up right there and not even pay attention to what's being said sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it's best to just, for me to do something like it. If I could do a whole acoustic record, I would do that.
That's fine.
He probably wouldn't let me, but I would do that.
That's fine.
I would.
Now, I think how I want to segue this is, so I'm going to put a little pressure on you. You know what I mean?
I work well under pressure.
I know the people want to hear a full project. I've been wanting to hear a full project.
Me too.
What is that? What do you feel like that looks like for you? And do you feel like you're in that album mode, or do you know the direction that you want to go with it?
To be honest, I don't think I'm too clear as to the direction that I want to take it. Because I'm actually still in the process of 2 projects, but I'm not really too sure as to the direction I want to take my project that I have with MD Lee. Because I want the things that I used to write back then, I do want them to be revisited so they can be breathe new life into. But I'm not too sure as to what direction I want to take when it comes to that project. Because
this essentially be your debut project, right?
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you got to take your time with how you want that to look.
I do, because it's got to be done right. Yeah, I don't believe in giving the people less than what I have to offer. So I just have to figure out exactly what direction or what route I want to take to set the scene, set the tone, and delivery. So I just really haven't figured that out yet. So I think it's kind of good that I got like these other things that's in my way, because it's building that character and I'm taking notes of what I'm doing to be like, okay, now it's time for me to release this to the people.
I've heard some of your unreleased. You got some smokers, man.
Thank you.
You got some smokers, and I'm like, it's just a matter of, I'm curious to see how you're gonna do it, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's got to be done right, and I like to do things different.
Yeah,
I don't like to do things how everybody else do them. So that's why I usually keep a lot of the stuff under wraps until it's like, here you go. And then be like, okay, wow, I was not expecting it. So that's
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. So we just really coasting it to see exactly where it's gonna go, but it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. One might come sooner than the other, but it's 2 different projects that's out there for sure. Around.
See, y'all know the nice genre, the wannabe genre. That's nice genre.
That's correct.
That old vault genre is like the I'll cut you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So that's part of the thought process is we showing ourselves as nice and pretty now, but like some of his old stuff is like everything dark.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, I got an attitude problem.
I love it. I love it though. But it slapped though.
Yeah,
it ain't like what you typically hear, but it slapped though for real. It's like it's one of those like, oh, let me put this on because I'm in the mood. So it's definitely one of those. Like all of the songs that we have that's in the vault that's not released would definitely put you in a mood.
Yes. The stuff that y'all have done like,
anger.
Live. Yeah.
Not all anger. Yeah. The calm ain't anger. The calm is different from that.
One song.
When you produced it, so what they got to say about you?
Well, see,
hold on.
Can I name one?
Yeah.
I like what you did on Stars.
Oh yeah, that one. I do like that one. That's on that.
Are you
gonna
do anything with that?
Yeah, that's on that other project.
Okay,
that's one of the 2 projects that I have. Like
an
album with him and one what?
No, keep going.
Are you being shady? A project with him and then a project with somebody else. So that Stars is on the record with somebody else.
Somebody else, okay.
Well, it's my project, but it's produced by someone else. So we're co-producing that project here and project here. Yeah. That's where Stars is.
Well, see, man, y'all teased a lot of people when like y'all did the Black Moon experience with a lot of unreleased. Where they like,
everything.
Where is that?
Yeah, we even
know what I'm saying.
Everything.
The genre experience when we just did that one in October. We teased how many new songs? 3? 2?
No. I can't count.
We teased some new ones on that one too. And the one that stuck out the most that everybody want the most is Say You Care.
Yeah. I mean, that show, both shows, Black Moon, TOZ Experience, each show, because we only got 5 tracks released now, and we didn't even have Wannabe when we did the last show, so regardless of what we did, it was only 2 songs that you can actually go hear out of the whole hour set. So
yeah, so you got people in the frenzy just looking at
everything you heard was like, what is this?
It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
Now, speaking to that of like smacking people over the head with just unreleased music, it warmed my heart, bruh, when they did the Control the Ville showcase.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, I was one of the judges on there. You know what I'm saying? I told you to come through, you know what I'm saying, come do and do your thing because I know what y'all going to do.
Yeah.
And,
ooh, that was a battle, but yeah.
You know, it was going a certain way, and I had to look at you because I think the day of, I think I knew where you were slotted, but once again, adjusting on the fly.
Right.
Y'all adjusted on the fly, and when I talk to you, like, nah, I'm going to be last. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Y'all got the whole shebang. I get it. But I'm like, we'll see how it goes. We got about halfway. And I think I came and talked to you, and I was like, hey, you want to holler at Cruz? You're like, nah, man, I ain't. It just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah.
I said, okay, wait right here.
Yeah.
And I went and tapped him. I said, hey, you want to move my man up?
Yeah.
Move my man up right here to the middle. I think people they need something refreshed.
To reset.
It's time for that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Cruz being a solid brother, he like, bet, just tell me next.
Yeah.
And once again, speaking to y'all professionalism, I came and said, hey, y'all next, y'all ready?
And we was ready.
Let's get it.
We was ready. We was ready.
Y'all went up there and smoked that shit.
Shake that. So
I was like, man, that's what them brothers do.
And we was the first artists there. We were the first ones there.
Yeah.
Before everything started.
Yeah, that's true.
And we got in there, set up, and we're just like ready to go.
Yeah.
And we found out it was like they slot us at the end, but hey, we were still ready to do what we had to do. You know, because that's what we live for. We all find ourselves in the type of level, in the level of production that we do whenever we hit the stage. So it's like it's always excitement for us to be able to be like, hey, this is what we're sharing with y'all, to be able to live in our true moments, and that's like, you know, doing what we do now.
Yeah. That made me smile ear to ear to see y'all go up here and do that. And ultimately win the entire thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I appreciate you for that, for nudging it up, because I'm like, man, I wasn't going to say, I'm going to be honest, like, I was being a little discouraged. I'm like, man, it's, you know, I'm thinking because in my mind, I was like, just pack up and leave. Because that's what the enemy would try to do to me every time. You know, he'll try to find a way to defeat me. And I was like, man, just pack up your whole table and leave. They're not even going to notice that you're gone. So, Lord, I'm glad that I'm like, nah, I can't do that to myself, because we've all worked too hard, and I'll be doing them a disservice if I just pack my stuff and say, hey, let's go, because now everybody came out and they stayed specifically to do this job. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I just got time, man. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was late, man. I was getting tired. I'm old.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's getting late now.
Yeah. It was solid. I still had a lot of fun. It was good to meet a lot of new artists that I've never seen before. I don't know if I can say that or not, but it was good to see a lot of new artists.
For sure. And I mean, and it was dope to see them see what you do. Yeah. And the different type of artistry that you walk in and everything that you got going on. It was dope to put that spotlight on you, because like I said, you had your whole system over here in the corner, something that's working, and y'all were just building from there. Yeah. But like, hey, let's take that, put it over here. It was just dope to put a spotlight on it, get new eyes on it, and everybody else that, because I think, you know, I wasn't able to make the listening event for Wannabe, but I'm sure you've seen a lot of new faces in there that you probably maybe a year prior. I did. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Yeah. And there was a lot of people that was from Control the Ville that had pulled up to be in that space too, and whatnot. There's something I'm working with OG Pearl pretty soon. Shout out to A West. We got a record with A West as well, and he was from the competition.
He's nice, man. I ain't been able to talk to him, but he's nice.
He's dope.
Yeah,
he's dope people. Wonderful
That's
spirit.
Fire.
Wonderful spirit. He got some really good work, but I'm really ready for this secret project that I can't talk about that he got coming up. Right, okay? It's going to be sickening. Do you hear me?
Don't. Never mind.
Don't what?
You talking about his stuff or what?
Both of ours. I said both of ours. Because the new song, the new record that we have that Monterey won't release to the world yet, but the one that we have.
Are you ready?
Yeah, who ready?
So you said "Wannabe" takes you back to that R&B stuff, right? Mm-hmm. How would you describe the Secret Project?
Take them panties off. I'm just playing.
Pretty much. I mean, pretty much.
That's definitely what it is.
Like it's definitely he's owning up to his name right now.
Yeah.
With the music that we throwing out is definitely showing
versatility.
Like just pinpoint. Yeah.
It's showing a lot of versatility in the craft. So like we even let you hear it when the show is on. We might let you hear a little.
Yeah, I got to. I got to hear that.
But it's definitely showing versatility, and in the beginning, it's full captivation. As soon as it starts, and the crazy thing is that it was by accident.
It was an accident.
That song came.
What was it inspired from?
It was a test tube, baby.
Yeah,
it was. It was. We were in the studio getting set up. And I'm like, man, I just need to check routing and stuff, so I'm gonna just drop something real quick. Going on the mic, and we just try to make sure stuff work. Mm-hmm. He like, I actually kind of like this. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, all right, so we changed the mood, changed the lights, and like, next thing you know, like, yeah, I think this is the next hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I was like, this finna turn into a song by accident. And it did.
Yeah.
It did, because when he had played it, I'm like, oh, it's got me already. Like, the first few seconds had me sold. And I was like, yeah, let loop there. And then immediately it just started coming to me. Lyrics. Melody, all of that started coming to me. And I think we went back, came back like the day after or 2 days later. And actually recorded the thing from beginning to end.
I do have to drop a pat on the back for me because it's an achievement for me. I haven't produced a song in probably 3 or 4 years.
Because you just been locked in.
I dropped off on pretty much the playing and producing stuff because I have to be in a certain mood to produce, and it came out so. That's fine. We finally got another song together.
Right.
He ain't gonna be cheating no more going to somebody else. He can come back home.
Right. Shit. Golly.
That's beautiful, man.
I was an orphan.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful hearing you being back inspired. That's beautiful hearing y'all back making magic in that type of element, just some organic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of vibes. Like
definitely.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's real smooth. Ooh, I can't wait for you.
He gonna hear.
Yeah, I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that, man.
Yeah.
Man, what else I want to ask y'all?
You can tell him that you can book with you. Did you throw that out there?
Yeah, tell them how the booking works for you right now.
Yeah, so
oh God. Lord.
Hey man, let me do what I gotta do.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let me do it. So yeah, if you guys go on mdleeproductions.com, hashtag next level tab, that's everything about the studio. But even if not, there's inquiry tabs and stuff on there. You can put in your information, message, whatever. Also Instagram, mdlee_productions. Yeah, reach out to me. Whatever you need. If we can't figure it out, I'll learn it. And then we'll do it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
If y'all need an example of quality of music, you can also stream my music because we did all the work with each other. So
yeah.
There's a lot of examples out there.
That's YouTube, bad, man.
YouTube, the Art of ZHänrę for other examples, video and all that. We've been doing this for a long time, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, what he mentioned earlier, and same thing I've kind of mentioned about being comfortable. We know each other like handcuffs. But for him to go to you and do a project, it makes him grow and shift from that comfortability. Same thing for me is we can do this all day and night. If I work with you, then that really stretches my skills and say, okay, how can I make this translate?
Yep.
So, it is what it is, man.
We get that knowledge and come back,
Yep. Yeah. And he got different skills that he can bring back to the table, like different processes now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I can come back and be like, man, I'd rather... It's my guy right here. So
it's not that funny.
We made some sauce over here at the sauce, man.
Hey,
it's not funny.
I call you when I'm free.
Hey, that's crazy. Oh man, hey, that's amazing. Dang, I'm trying to think what else I want to ask you, man. I definitely want to ask what's the North Stars for both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But before we get to that, all right, random question. We had a long time ago, we did a recording for a podcast, and I really enjoyed that interview. We had so much fun in there. What happened to it?
What are we talking about?
It was a long time ago.
When we first started off.
Okay.
When we was in Here on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all was doing Here on Mars at the time.
And, you know, when we were doing the episode, we invited Sauce in on Here on Mars.
You did come through, didn't you? Okay, we started Here on Mars during COVID. So that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time
Let's
ago.
remember that. It was a long time ago. We still got the files somewhere. One thing.
You heard what he said, right?
I feel like it was such a great conversation.
It was a great conversation.
It was dope.
I'll find it. One thing I'm trying to implement with him, he's a guy that likes to be busy. So when we supposed to be doing recordings, he wants to do a live show. When we supposed to be doing a live show, you want to do a podcast. When we supposed to be doing a podcast, you want a video shoot. And I'm like, nigga, what are we actually gonna finish? I'm like, bro, we gotta focus and do it. Like, we be in the middle of doing a recording session. So when we gonna do the podcast? I'm like, bro, we recording a song right now. Like,
he ain't lying.
we got to get the song out.
Wow,
first.
man.
I don't like having this one thing going on. You know what I'm saying? I like to have multiple avenues where I feel like, okay, I'm really working in the career, if that makes sense. So, like, let's have all these things running at the same time. So, just one lane. I don't want to do no one thing at a time.
One example that just happened this week. We working on the Secret song. Mm-hmm. He sends me something. Hey, listen to this. I'm like, okay, what is this? Just another song we can start, looking at. I'm like, nigga, we got to finish this song.
And we got to get through this concert.
And then we got 30 songs on this other list. And we got to, I'm like,
a concert in August.
What are we focusing on? Like, where are we at?
I can't help it.
I'm just saying, man, maybe we could do something with it.
I like to do work. Let's do some work.
Hey, man, he is a machine.
Yeah, but
boy.
we do have that file. I just got to get him to doctor it up and put it on out there.
Yeah, we got to find that. Yeah, we got to find that.
I mean, it ain't lost in the sauce, but it's something.
Hey.
It's something.
Oh, man. Talk to the people about what you got coming up. Because like he said, you're a busy man. Mm-hmm. I've looked on the website. You got some dates already pre-planned on there, scheduled out. So
yeah, so August the 10th, I'll be at this event. You can see that on my website as well. And then we have like our large concert. It's more so for the people, and it's a back to the 90s is what it's called. So we're doing like 90s hip hop and R&B concert with myself and 6 other artists and 3 rappers. So it's going to actually be like give you a full concert, and it's themed, like, come dress in your 90s best. Mm-hmm. It's themed. So it's 90s hip hop and R&B, give us the music that we grew up on, and just like take it to a whole new level, the way that we typically would. So bring it to a whole new level. So y'all can go on my website, theartofgenre.com, and get y'all tickets. On the 26th is when they start selling the tickets. So get y'all a ticket, get y'all a VIP if y'all don't feel like standing up. If not, you're going to have to stand up.
Hey, and the VIP be special too, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know
I
what I'm
cater
saying?
to my VIP.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Literally, he may have catering in there. You know what I'm saying? It's special perks when you get the VIP. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
And that concert is August the 31st. So
beautiful, man. Back to what I wanted to ask y'all, man. So I want to know, both of y'all, what's the North Star for y'all? I know it's so much groundwork still to be done. It's so much work still to be done. I can't wait till when you finally get this debut project out and you finally can display to the people.
Yeah.
Not only what they see in person. They see what you come with in person, but something that they can always come back to. I can't wait to see how you craft it and distribute that. But what's the North Star for you, man? And I want to ask Monterey the same thing.
I think for me, like in my personal journey, that the North Star would be for basically gaining more outlets when it comes to my music. So like right now, what I'm doing is I'm with a company to look into possibly getting placements for sync licensing and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build those outlets and those networking opportunities with other people to get TLZ to the next level. So like that's really like the more so the North Star for me. And also, like you said, trying to get those projects out there. But it's kind of rough when you got to walk that one direction by yourself because he has to walk his business direction too. So it's kind of like rough. But other than that, that's like the North Star for me to get that out there for people.
Beautiful.
I'd say, man, to make it the main focus. Excuse me. We kind of talked about this year being the year, I don't want to say the year of us, but the year that we make ourselves our main priority as far as with our craft and our talent and what we actually want. I've kind of been forced into that here recently, which is, of course, what I wanted. But it's to really make MD Lee Productions my main focus. Get it off the ground, get it going strong, and to perfect it in all its areas, man. Just to keep growing bigger, you know. I've been blessed with him to be able to stretch because the more I learn, the more, I mean, he's not going to tell me no. We, of course, discuss, but the more I got under my belt, the better for him. So it's like just all around the table, man. It's just to continue growing what we do and just keep getting bigger and better with it.
It's kind of like we piggyback off each other. So like the networking that I get with like new artists and clients and stuff like that, it'd be like new clientele for him too. So it's kind of like we tag team it. Even though it's his world, I still support his vision. He support mine. So we just tag team in our own way, and then we bring it back together.
Yeah, y'all definitely found like this unique way of like branching out into this why, but also bringing it back into, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all full circle.
Definitely.
So it's beautiful, man.
But if y'all want to hear us talk nonsense and other bullshit, we got a podcast too.
Yes, if you want to hear us talk about, I'm sorry, Randy.
Go ahead.
If you want to hear us talk about random topics while still focusing on the main topic,
that's true.
There's a podcast called Here on Mars, where we're the QVCF podcast because we know what we're going to talk about. We just don't know if we're going to talk about it.
That is true.
Hey, and these brothers are good. Like I said, if I could pressure them enough and get that episode out, it was a great episode.
Yeah,
pressure
for sure.
Him.
Yeah.
We were trying to follow.
He's the head honcho when it comes to getting that stuff out of there.
We were trying to follow a food chain. I will tell you, I don't know how many shows we've put out from prior. We probably recorded at least 30 or so because we don't know how to stop.
Yeah, we don't.
Y'all just
do you have a cutoff time when you do your podcast?
You mean time wise? Or?
Yeah.
Man, no, I just go with the flow.
Okay, so we on the same.
I've had 2 hour pods. I've had close to almost 3. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out how you want to distribute that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
so that's what we are. We'll sit down like we are today. We'll get to record, and then we'll be like, yes, I guess that's about 5 shows right there.
Yeah.
And that just lets you know you cooking, and that's when the chemistry flowing, and that's some of the magic.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and I wish I could put 3 hour pods out, but I haven't built the fan base that is able to withstand that bandwidth yet. Like if I was like a Joe Rogan or a Joe Budden or any of them guys that's putting out 3 almost 4 hour pods, I want to get there to that point.
Even then, they still doing it. But people like me, like I'll stop it and go back into a 2 days later and continue up. So I would still just say, do that. Don't hinder yourself. Just go ahead and do it.
The best thing about Here on Mars, that 3 hour podcast, we realized we still did not talk about the main topic.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
We still didn't get to the point.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So make sure y'all go check that out. It's HEAR on MARZ Here on Mars. So go check that out because you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Yes,
and you'll be able to catch Sauce on there too.
Yeah, we're gonna have a new release with Sauce. That's gonna be the next thing that we put up there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're gonna have it out by Thursday.
Hey,
that's pressure. That's pressure.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. But see, I'm a productionist, so this is how I fix this. When are you releasing this show?
Ooh, see now
because that determines. No, listen. It's a production statement.
Yes,
because depending on when he puts out his show, determines on what Thursday we're talking about.
See, I try to do weekly turnarounds, but it just depends. I'm
just saying if you don't get this show out,
how I shoot, how I shoot and how I do my stuff, it takes a little bit of time, but
Yeah.
I have pretty decent turnaround. For like the quality that I put out, I have a really good turnaround time.
He does a great job.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I might have till next Thursday. 'Cause when they hear it, they were like, "Oh, Thursday coming up." Yeah, that's
I guarantee you. So, just to give you a timeline, you probably got 2 weeks tops, and
I got time to look for it, man. I'm good.
Thursday.
Put a
Don't
date.
give him too much time out there in that atmosphere.
Put a date stamp because it's
What's today? What's Thursday's date? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. One of them numbers.
it's gonna be out next. That's all
Check
y'all
it
need
out
to know.
on Here on Mars. HEAR on MARZ. If it ain't out there, y'all know it's his fault, not mine.
We on the all the streaming stuff he yelled out earlier. You can find all of us there. We'll be there.
They got some really good content, man. Y'all have to go check it out.
Yeah, but all three of us had a good chat on that one, so I'm
It
excited
was.
about
It
getting
was
that
really
out there.
good.
Yeah,
It was really good.
yeah. I think it's like a 3-part for that one. Because that chat we had is a 3-part.
I'll be honest to both of them. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But we got it.
If they're in the files, we good.
Yeah, they in the files.
They're in the files.
Yeah, now.
I tell you, I liked them with not too long ago. I'm still waiting on it to come out, so it's gonna be cool. You want to talk about that off camera?
Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. Gotta sing it off.
We'll talk about that.
Yes,
But
yeah.
amazing.
Woo! Turn these cameras off.
Hey, look.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Oh,
No
man.
shade.
That is funny. All right, man. And we can cut that out, too, if you want to. You just let me know.
Look, I ain't scared of nobody. But, for
You
your
gonna go home and write a song.
Yeah, hey, look.
Thank you, what teacher I'm make. Okay. Be another banishment here,
Hey,
boy.
come on now.
Okay.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah.
Man. Man, what else I got for y'all?
Whatever you want to have.
Y'all want to ask me anything?
Yes.
When's your next big project? I know we were conversing about something, and I know you're trying to, do like something like the backstage. Or we can't talk about that yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Gotcha.
It's still in development stage.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
want
trying to figure out how I wanted to answer that. That's why I was making
Yeah.
that face. But yeah, that's something. It's on down the line.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I understand
You know what I'm
that.
saying? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna need guidance.
Understand
with
Oh,
that. Yeah.
that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
We would definitely help you out for that.
Oh, I know. I'm doing a listening event with him for the 30th.
Mm.
So I'll be able to make y'all show. But he got a listening.
Of this month or next month?
No, August.
August. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
When
ours
is-
is
when
the
is-
31st.
The 90s.
The 31st.
31st.
That Saturday.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be on the panel.
Oh,
Ain't
at
nothing
the,
like that.
for the 30th.
He's doing the listening event first,
Okay.
and then we trying to get that planned out. That's
Got it.
probably September type-ish
Got it.
type thing.
Got it. I would like to pitch some ideas to you off script.
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. We gotta do lunch too, man. I gotta pick Monterey brain somewhere, man.
You and I can do lunch. Because if we wait on Monterey, how many weeks will it be?
He hard to catch, man. He hard to catch.
How long do you have to wait to get this episode going?
Hold on.
About
Pause.
3 weeks?
Hold on. I work for myself now, so whenever you want to get lunch, bro, you call me. He has to clock out and ask his boss.
I ain't
You
got
just
to
call me and I can meet you wherever you need to meet, bro.
And if I had to do it, I can get it done.
You got to take some
I can get it
PTO.
done.
Hey, man.
I don't necessarily have to take PTO all the time. Shows much you know about me.
Oh.
Y'all great.
Call me, don't call him.
Okay, I got
You
you.
have
be
a
all
better
right.
time with me.
I got you.
But will he learn what he's trying to learn?
Who?
He said he needs to pick my brain.
He
The way he
said
said
pick both
it.
of our brains. He said y'all.
Mm.
Why you trying to single me?
Yeah, both of y'all. Both of y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all both have.
How you gonna single? Nigga, you just single me out.
You just did
Don't
that. You
call
just
him.
excluded-
Don't call
You
him.
excluded me first.
Y'all
Man.
Y'all see how he do.
It'll be all right.
Oh, man.
I enjoy lunch a lot, so
He do.
that's
Let's
good.
do that.
As long as it's full of carbs and juice, he'll eat it. Can't give him no plate.
What's your favorite spot right now?
Zaxby's.
No. Calm down. Because ain't nobody sponsoring me yet.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody my favorite. I will tell you, there's a spot I used to eat for lunch all the time that I had a relapse this week because I realized how long it's been since I was last there.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar's Taco Shop.
Where is that at?
They got locations kind of spotted all around, but they solid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's your go-to in there?
I used to be up on the chicken quesadillas. I'm a basic guy.
Okay.
But they give you big old suckers too.
Yeah.
You'll be good. But the chicken nachos, you got to bring your own barbecue sauce though.
Okay.
You get chicken nachos. I'm trying to tell you, chicken nachos. They do the queso, shredded cheese, all that stuff. But you add some barbecue sauce on there. I mean,
okay.
it's good stuff.
You been there? What's your go-to there?
I go to restaurants
He does.
with about 5 stars on it.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
He ain't-
Oh yeah, how did I almost?
Yeah, go back to
I
that
can't believe.
bull crap.
I'm glad you just said
Bull
that with
crap.
that booziness. Wow, what a fool! I can't believe I'm about to end this shit without talking about you
There you
being
go.
outside, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
As long as it's got like a high quality, I don't like basic eating. I like to have an experience in anything and everything that I do. So if it's like mediocre, I ain't trying to go. But like how I did that birthday dinner, what's that mean? Because your place you go to is mediocre.
Mediocre, bro. It's food. We're eating.
Mediocre food.
I'm trying to get something to
I
eat.
don't eat mediocre food.
He goes to places where he can sit down, have a nice time, cross his legs, put the napkin over his
And
tuck it in.
And we
Nigga,
don't.
I gotta get something to eat so I can get back to work. He's sitting there.
he grind.
I like. Ain't
He
no
the type of
wrong
nigga,
with
he
it.
don't even wait for the wait till tap on the glass.
No. It ain't nothing wrong with me wanting nice places. You know? I just
It
don't like
ain't no-
basic
Hey,
nigga shit.
That's fine.
I
You ain't
like-
gotta
I like
you ain't gotta go
restaurants.
crazy because we going out for lunch, bro.
Now,
You trying to go?
I'm not saying that we got to do that all the time. I just like if I have the time to do that, that's what I want. That's what I would prefer to do instead of just driving through somebody's drive-through and getting something to eat.
I'm finna
If I
tell
can't
on
go
this
nowhere,
nigga.
I'll
bro.
cook it myself.
I'm finna tell on him because he
If I
is
can't-
bougie as crap.
No, I'm not.
But he'll
If I
also
can't-
sit there and be like, "Well, I guess I'm eating cereal tonight."
I surely will. That's what I'm.
Hey,
That's what I'm ready to say. If I
I'm-
can't have that, I don't mind. Going back to that because like I still eat a sloppy Joe to this day.
Man, yeah, it's like
He got to cook it though in his gourmet kitchen.
Yeah,
That's correct.
he put parsley on it.
He ain't getting he ain't getting the sloppy Joe that's in the can. He got to
Like this.
He gonna head crack.
he got it from scratch. Sloppy Joe from scratch.
Like this, boy, I tell you, you better ask somebody. Take a whole picture. Wow, what is that? It's okay, it's just sloppy Joe. But people eat it though.
Oh man, that's
I can
great.
cook now. Don't get it twisted.
Nah,
But I
he
can't
be
do.
going crazy. I forgot
Yeah.
what all we had when we had dinner at his crib.
Yeah,
man.
I can cook.
Bro,
man.
he
Don't get it
extra.
He was
twisted.
in his bag. He was. He
This
had
man-
He had the lights going with the TV.
And do.
Yeah.
Like it was. It was nice.
He must be doing the same thing in the bathroom. Like, bro, I'm trying to use it. Shit.
Hey,
It's
you
like
gotta-
flickers when you.
You gotta have experiences in everything that you do. You gotta have an experience in everything that you do. This will make
Nah, I
life
said
fun.
that was different, man. I started looking it up. On,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
he
what
tried
is this
to-
he got?
See?
He tried to
Was
pressure me
intrigued
into
by
doing
it.
that stuff. Talking about, oh, so you just want to be basic.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, I even got a light strip I can put behind your TV. You're like, oh yeah, I think. I'm like, come on, man, let me put the light strip behind your TV.
I don't want to see
Trying
all
to
that,
elevate
man.
them,
I'm trying to
you
do
know?
work, and I got things.
But you got kids though, so it would have excited them.
Yep.
What Bernie Mac say?
Are you looking? Hey, boy. Oh man, y'all look great, man.
Nah, my kids tear up stuff. They'll be all right.
It's on the TV mounted. They ain't gonna reach.
I don't care. They gonna figure out something.
Oh man.
Well,
Let me ask you, man, what you been doing with how's the traveling been going, and has that helped with your creativity, I guess?
it does. It always do. Like
Talk
have,
about last year.
Yeah, because
Spain?
you went somewhere. Where'd you go where you
yes.
had you said the Coca-Cola taste
Spain.
here? That was Spain?
Man, it was somebody that came into my job and shit, and I read her paperwork, and it said that she was from Barcelona. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go back because they overseas they got something right that America don't. They got something right because everything that they get, they don't preservatives that we use over here in America are banned over there overseas in Barcelona. So a lot of things that we put in our food, they can't have over there. So it's like everything that you get is like fresh. It's not even frozen. It's fresh. It's like somebody just went back. Like they serve tapas. Tapas is like a little small dish. They don't give like full plate meals like how you do over America. They give you small meals, and it's like it's satiable. Like you be satiable just by that small meal. So like even the chicken, when they brought out this chicken, it was like super fresh. You can tell it was not even frozen. So I think they just keep theirs like refrigerated. They'll cut it up, keep it refrigerated for that day, and serve it out to them people. So like over there, I would recommend anybody go to Spain because everything, you wouldn't even find a hospital. You couldn't even find clinics nowhere. Nope. Because they don't get sick over there like that.
Wow.
They just kill you.
What?
Not even that. People don't get sick. They don't tip. You can't tip them. Because I tried to tip a few people over there, and they was like, no, you can't tip.
Oh.
Because you can't. I think they get paid like a certain amount. America is the only one that still do tips. Yeah, they don't pay, what they should pay. But over there, they don't do tips. Wow. Everything over there is super cheap, too. It's cheaper than over here in America. So, like, the things I went over there and purchased, Louis Vuitton, I went over there and purchased. And, I paid what I paid there. But over here in America, it was like
double that?
Yeah. For example, I got like some cologne over there, 100 milliliter bottles, about a big, decent sized bottle. Over there, I paid $170. Over here, I you would have paid
like $300.
Yep, exactly, $300. It would have been $300.
Sheesh.
So if you want to get something name brand, go overseas and do that. Don't do it because it's real accessible to them. It's super easy for them to get. It's just that they got shipped that shit over here to America. That's the issue.
Yeah. That's
but
dope, man.
Over there in other countries, I'm going to London, England in October. The last week of October, the first week of November, going to London, England, and we're going to hit Paris, then go back to London, and then come back home after that. And then May of the year after that. Why are you shaking your head?
Hey, I'm just like, man.
It'd be amazing how he do it, don't it, man?
May,
like,
dope
man.
stuff.
But it's not
He
hard.
just got back from Cali.
I surely did. But it's not hard, though. It's like, it's people think like it's expensive. It really ain't. As long as you know their rules, the currency, and you prepare for it, like for your flights. The flights aren't even expensive. The only time it's expensive is when you're trying to do like first class or business class. That's when it's expensive.
You create a separate trip budget?
No.
No?
I don't do budgets. I should do budgets, but I don't do budgets. I think it's because I have a lot of comfort around me.
Okay, I got you.
Rich.
Yeah,
because if you get me robbed now. Don't get me robbed out here.
That was the easy way to say it. When you got a lot of comfort.
I got my way with words too. But I would recommend anybody go overseas because like overseas for me, what it helped me do, even though it was a 6-hour time difference, so it's like that jet lag was something serious. Yeah. It was like I went into a comatose state it was like 12 a.m. there, so it should have been like about 9 over here.
Wow.
So like 12 a.m. 12 p.m. over there, and I lost it. Like I couldn't keep my eyes open for shit.
Man.
And it was still early, and we couldn't even check in. We couldn't even check into our rooms. We had to wait till 4. So I'm like, man, it was tearing my ass up. I ain't never had, boy, I could have been like a walking zombie.
And you don't drink coffee, do you?
I can't have caffeine. So that
probably would have
nice
but it wouldn't
have been a good idea.
Or something.
It wouldn't have been a good idea because I didn't get that much sleep. Coffee. It wouldn't have been a good idea. I would have crashed later that day real hard because that would have been like a temporary pick me up on top of me being already tired.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, if you got an opportunity to visit another country, I would say do that because for me, what it does, it allows me to unwind from America's troubles. And when I go over there and free my mind and have no responsibilities besides go have fun and then come back, I come back with a better work ethic. I come back with a better mindset, a more clear headspace to be like, okay, let's get this work done. Because I done had all the stress off of me for a little bit.
Y'all make some songs about them experiences, man.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, since he looked at me.
Credit me on that idea.
I will.
I did.
This guy is so comfortable.
I did.
He goes on a week vacation to Spain. Comes back on the week we got a concert. That's just how comfortable he is.
And just do it.
You're like, hey, we got the biggest show of the year. Oh yeah, well I'm in Spain right now, so
because I gotta clear my head.
Bro, I tried to call him the other day, and I was like, because I got a homeboy that's doing like a studio session soon, and I'm like, man, do you want to pull up? You know what I'm saying? So I called him. I'm trying to call me. can't talk right now. I'm on the road to. I forgot where you was
I
going.
was
he
going
said,
to Memphis.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of
And
here.
I
Man.
had the windows was down and the music was up because I was with other people in the car.
He be moving.
Yeah,
man.
I went down there.
be
I
on
went
the
down there
move.
for global entry though. That's so I can get back into the United States and skip customs. So that I'm trying to plan ahead. You know, that's
I
what they
feel
do.
you.
Yeah, I would say if you got an opportunity to travel, man, do that. But like I said, I try to take vacations, like usually a big vacation before a big concert, something like that, so I can detox myself and come in as my best form. We ain't got to worry about nothing else besides getting here, making sure everything running right, and then hitting the stage.
That's another way that he treats me wrong.
That ain't true.
He'll go across seas so where can't nobody reach him for a whole week and leave me at home and then come back. Hey, so everything's straight. We taking care of everything done. I'm like, you've been over there chilling for a whole week, bro. I've been over here working my butt off.
But the thing, hey, you got to give my credit though. I was with you with the work leading up to me getting ready to leave because you knew about it in advance that I was going over there. But I was with you them nights when we were setting up the lights, programming the lights. I was with you.
Let me take a whole week off the week before the show and see how he act.
I'll be all right
He gonna lose
because you at the end of the day, you always make sure shit is right. I'm always making sure shit is right. I'm making sure ain't no loopholes. No, you know I'm right.
Randy,
don't
what
do that.
what did you say?
Don't do that.
What did you
do
say?
that.
He gonna lose it.
All right, that's coming from somebody else. I didn't even say it.
I'm not
He
gonna
know
do
you
that.
too.
Look, don't entertain his foolishness.
He gonna lose it.
I'm not
man.
gonna. The only time I lose my shit is if it's not put together like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like if shit ain't in place
Yeah.
where it needs to be at least somewhat confidence when we come back to it, we'll be all right just to finish it up. Then I'll lose my shit. But if he not gonna be there because his name is on the line too. So like he gonna make sure shit is like as close as possible before time get there. And the same thing, I would do the same thing. I wouldn't leave y'all stranded and hanging like that.
That's why he left me in America. And he left. That's the exact reason why he left me here.
You don't go nowhere.
Oh,
Actually, I took a trip this year, and I
But
was
you don't
very
take
excited
trips
about
to
it.
take trips. You take trips because it's a business thing.
I do a lot of business trips, but I
you
took
don't
a
take
vacation this year. I did take a vacation this year, and it was nice.
That's because you had to.
I think
I didn't have to.
Yes, you did.
That was anniversary. I didn't have to.
Yes, you did.
Anybody putting a gun in my head, shit, I could save my money.
No, he did. Yeah, I see. I'm planning on right now. I've been. I think we're gonna do this cruise in December. You know what I'm saying?
Where
I got
y'all
a bunch
going?
of like married friends. I believe it's either Mexico or Jamaica. Can't remember.
Get
exactly.
global entry.
We'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause that'll be my first time doing it. I ain't never done.
Yeah. Do
I ain't
that.
never done that.
Yeah, because customs is a bitch.
Man.
Definitely. Boy, I tell you, when we was getting ready to leave Spain, and they try to say, "Sir, your luggage is too heavy." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like
Yep.
I was panicking, like I had cocaine or something in my bag. Man. I was panicking and shit. It was like, I'm like, we'll let you pass for this time, but there's a person that comes up to you and asks you, "What did you do? Where did you go? Who were you with? At what time? What all did you see?" They'll ask you all of that while you right there getting ready to check your bag.
Wow.
So I think it's because they want to make sure that you were here for the purpose you're supposed to have been here for. But they ask each and every person they go down that line. They got most people coming to you and they'll ask you these questions and they'll write that shit down before you get ready to leave. And when you get back into America, they do the exact same thing.
Good.
When you leaving to go out of the country, there's officers that stand there and they take your picture as soon as you go down.
Lord.
Yeah.
I be
that's
done
what
went to
true.
jail.
Hey man.
I be done said the wrong thing. Get him.
Yeah, that's exactly what they do. It was a little frightening, I will say that though. But if you got an opportunity to go to Spain, go.
Don't go.
Definitely go.
I gotta
And
wait till them
it-
kids get older and they can take care of themselves.
It'll be all right though. They'll be all right though.
Unless I took them with me.
Yeah, they'll be all right. Even if you were to take them with you, you'll be all right because it's more family, community oriented type of environment. It ain't like something over here in America. It's more so they don't have houses over there. Everything is like apartment, and everything is like sectioned with each other. So everybody's like really community tight knit over there. So like you'll be perfectly fine. And people over there, they super nice. They're not even angry over here in America. That's why I feel like America got like a dark cloud over them. But over there, overseas, it's a completely different energy.
We get to run wild over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get to run wild.
Yeah.
They-
And over there, they don't.
I know they
It's a
just
good
shot
thing.
the president.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
that was crazy.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe they tried to kill him?
Nope. But I ain't going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. He just said we run crazy. I'm just saying we do what it do.
That's a rabbit hole. I ain't going on that topic.
It might be.
Because all I got to do is hold up a triangle and they know what I'm talking about.
Hey, man.
All right. Don't bring that energy over here to this stuff. Don't bring that over here to this stuff.
That's that Hill Moore shit.
Don't bring that crap to his stuff.
We gonna talk about some shit.
Hill Moores, they will go down the rabbit holes
Yes,
on y'all
we
ass,
will.
right? I'm telling
Yes,
you.
we will.
They would do.
I'm telling you. Leave it up to me.
Oh, man.
That's what I believe.
That is great, man. Yeah, thank y'all, brothers, man, for coming to kick it with me, man.
For sure, man.
I really,
Thank you
really
for having
appreciate it. I have so much respect for what y'all do, man. Respect for y'all, personally as well. Y'all killing it, man. Y'all
Thank
just
you.
keep going, keep doing
As
what
well
you're
as
doing.
you are as well.
Thank you, man.
Sure.
Thank you.
Definitely. We definitely see your growth.
Thank you, man.
Definitely. I'm like, look at him surpassing me. But it's all fun and game.
Nah, see, look.
It is though. Like you
Nah,
said.
see, you in a different area that I'm even trying to get to. So
Thank
it's like
you.
it's
Thank
iron
you.
sharpening iron. Like that's why relationships are important.
I get it. But I always view things as everybody kind of somewhat does the same thing. It's just a different name tag. But the principality is the same.
Elaborate on that. What you mean?
What you shaking your head for? I always try to view things like that because there's one ultimate goal that we're trying to do. It may just look different and it may just be titled different, but there's still one ultimate goal that we're trying to get to. And that's like to the next level of what we like to do best. And anything and everything that we do, it consists of production anyway. It consists of entertainment.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's the goal is to get to a higher level in the world of entertainment in what we do because we're still public facing figures.
Yes.
But our name tags are just different because you do podcasts and I just do music. It's the same goal to get to the top.
But we also work together in unison. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like, kind of bouncing off each other,
That's what I
bringing
said.
awareness
It's like
to
a
each
little,
other.
a little
Yeah.
friendly competition that we talked about to make sure we keep each other on the
Sharp.
up and up. Yep. So make sure we keep each other on the up and up.
Beautiful.
That's why I said that. I'm like, okay, he making me, step my game up some more, that type of thing. But it's a good thing. It's all love, y'all. Ain't no
But I
bullshit.
see y'all kill it every time, though. That's why it's like, man, yeah. Every time I went through, bought a ticket to a show, supported, I'm like, this is dope. Just all the elements, like the attention to detail that y'all, you know what I'm saying, spend countless hours on.
Yeah.
It don't go unnoticed. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
I appreciate the back pat, but I did want to tell you from being here for the first time, I'm amazed by what you do. I am. Because watching your stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, man. I have my own expectations. I'm like, this man got a warehouse or something. And then I kind of like, you do what you do, man. For real.
Thank you, man.
For real. You do what you do. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Nah, I got to deal with him like, so you saw Lost in the Sauce, so I mean, what's holding us back? As soon as we get in the car.
Hey, man.
He just going.
Hey, man. And I say what's dope, though, and I know this is your first time here, but he seen when I had just audio. I had just
and we was
this and the
around
table.
on that side of the table.
We was on like a little bean bag, a
Yeah.
little chair. So it's just like, it's continuing to just challenge yourself and be inspired. And the passion is what's led to this, but it's still more to go.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But it's still great though, because I
It
still
is.
like the essence and the ambiance of this because it still feels organic and raw. So like, try to keep that as much as possible.
And thank y'all, man.
Yeah, I heard him. He was showing up early. As clean as I get it, I got fast turnaround, bro. As clean as my stuff is, I'm just letting you know. Like, it don't take me much. Yeah.
Hey, man, that's beautiful, man. I want to give y'all the floor to any shout outs. If y'all want to let the people know what what y'all got going on, and just let them know where to follow you. Anything like that, man.
Yeah, so y'all can follow me on any streaming platform or any social platform. The Art of Genre, ZHänrę. You can follow me anywhere. Mainly go to my website. You can get everything in a nutshell. So theartofgenre.com, ZHänrę. Theartofgenre.com. You can see like the wannabe acoustic video that we did. You can hear all the records, my YouTube, Instagram, The Art of Genre, all of that in a nutshell. Go check that out. Got a 90s show coming up, back to the 90s. Get you a ticket. Tickets go on sale on July the 26th. Gonna get your ticket. Come on out for August the 31st.
Yeah, word. So, again, MD Lee Productions, Instagram, MD Lee _productions. MDLeeProductions.com is your access for whatever you need. This is a tidbit that not too many people know about. He knows about it, but I don't advertise this. I'm also an artist. So if you go on Spotify, remember _I am Lee. You can find my single. I don't tell people about it. But I do have a song that's been out there for about 3-4 years. Oh, don't do that, Randy.
Hey.
Don't do that.
You shouldn't have said it. Because if he pushed play,
Hey, I was thinking of a song like,
Hey.
man, what could we play to end this out, man? Hold
Shout
on.
out to my
Woo.
kids, man. I made myself an artist for my kids. I made a kid song. It's cool. I don't advertise it, but I love my kids. I released it so they can listen to it wherever they at with whoever they with. So it is. It's just it is.
Where is it? Where is it? This one? Which one of these?
Yeah. No. What is that? Hold on. Remember _I am Lee. You gotta put the
Oh,
whole thing.
remember.
Yeah. Remember. How could you forget if you remember?
Is it all together?
Yeah. Remember _I am Lee. I am Lee is probably separate, but
Okay. Yeah, hold on.
don't play that, man.
Yeah.
It's for the
you
kids.
can play it because, is you still an artist? You done shot it out there. They
I
gonna want to know where
did.
it's at.
I just wanted to get my time to. I
Another
did
thing
something
you
before.
Do you have any
Yeah, it's that right there.
Yeah,
Another
do you have
thing-
any aspirations of continuing to do that, to like make some more like kid songs and stuff?
No,
I got a homeboy that got a
You got
Grammy
stuff
off of
in the
that.
vault.
No, for real. No, listen
Don't.
to me. I got a homie that got a Grammy off of making kid songs.
it was that one dude. I don't know who your guy is, but that one dude that went viral during COVID for doing all the kids hip hop. And that nigga is like billions of plays. He blew up like crazy. Man, it was just an idea that came about. Like I said, this is probably 3-4 years ago. Off the wham, I recorded it, did everything in one day. It was like, all right, there y'all go, enjoy.
That's fire.
You know, it was for the kids.
Do you
man.
get to play that and kind of just see them and
Oh, they
like,
love
right,
it.
enjoy
I
it?
play that in front of them, man. They turn the club up.
hey, that's hard.
They going crazy. The same thing with it's crazy. I got a 2-year-old, 7-year-old, 6-year-old. You play one of Drew's songs, man. My 2-year-old, she is so expressive. She on it.
Yes.
Man.
I mean, she going in.
If you hand her a mic, she will sing.
It is
Ain't
hilarious.
no words coming out, but she'll sing.
You can't. You play Wanna Be and they just going crazy. I'm like, y'all gotta chill.
Beautiful.
That's what made me scared about this new album. I'm like, y'all can't listen to this.
Yeah,
They gonna be in your house.
Y'all
tearing
can't
shit
listen
up.
to this.
You gonna be into destroying everything in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out our pod too. Here on Mars, HEAR on MARZ. We got some stuff that we talk about on all them platforms out there too, and we gonna drop the one with Sauce on there because we got some real good conversations that we had.
For sure.
Beautiful, man. Y'all got a track that y'all want to end this out with? By chance? You gonna play a kid song or you want to play something of what you got out already?
You like to have the floor.
I'm just here.
Pick something from the discography then. Just whatever y'all want to play. Because we done already played one.
Y'all already heard number 4. Play number 3. No, number 2. Which one is it? No, 1, 2, 3, 4,
2 is Compass.
5. 2 is Compass? Play.
Yeah, 3 is Say It.
I like
4
number
is Run
2.
With You.
I like number 2.
Like Compass?
Yeah.
Compass.
I like
there.
But he like
Right
number
there, your
4.
thumb
He
is
like
on
number
it.
4 though.
Your thumb
So
is
y'all
on
got
it. Your
y'all
thumb
got
is on
every,
it.
No, I see it. I
Oh.
see you got everything I have. You got Running With You. You got Compass. Compass was my joint though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it
We sat on Compass for
for a little minute.
what was it? 3,
Okay.
5, 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of them old folk songs that we like. We can drop that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been sitting for 7 years.
That's crazy. Well, man, thank y'all, brothers.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are important to the culture. Y'all are important for what y'all doing in the creative scene, man. I can't wait to see it just grow, continuing to grow. Hopefully, man, we just keep ascending together.
Yeah, we will.
You know what I'm saying?
We will. Definitely will. We check in. We
Yeah.
check in on a regular.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
I be telling John when he blew up, man, like, don't forget about me, bro.
Oh, you
Come
coming.
back, bro.
You
Look,
come
hey,
in. You gonna have it's
It's a team,
something that
man.
you can do.
It's a team.
It's a team effort.
Yes,
It's a joint
sir.
effort.
Yes, sir. Man, an honor, man. Thank y'all, fellas.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you.
we got the Art of ZHänrę, Monterey. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's something special in here, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them brothers. You know what I mean? All right, man. Okay. All right. Thank y'all, man, for, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with me. Y'all make sure y'all follow me at Sauceville 615. Lost in the Sauce Pod. Make sure you subscribe to ID's Network. I'm watching you. I see you right there. Hit that subscribe, buddy. Yeah. And for the ones that subscribe, you can unsubscribe and then resubscribe, man. That help with, you know what I'm saying, boosting it, man. I make sure y'all like the video too. Comment too, man. You know what I'm saying? And hit them descriptions, man, and tap in with what these artists got going on. I make that a conscious effort to put that in the description so y'all can get easy access to the guests that we have on here. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So, without further ado, we're gonna play a oldie but goodie, man. It's just one of them songs that's timeless. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be strong in the discography. I think that's something that's special about this brother and just what they're doing with their catalog. Like everything that they're releasing is timeless. Like before I even let you go, like it's just amazing how you put on Everything I Have and how everybody know the song like word for word. Like that's probably gonna be one of them that always, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I said that.
Yes, man. So, without further ado, we're gonna play this, man, and we'll see y'all till next time. You know what I'm saying? Peace.